The drive home from that meeting? It's silent, isn't it? The radio's on, but you don't hear it. Your mind is just replaying that one phrase on a loop. Restructuring. Or maybe it was organizational changes or new strategic direction. Whatever the corporate jargon was, the message was brutally clear. At 62, after decades of loyalty, you're being shown the door. The shock is a physical thing, a cold weight in your gut. You feel a mix of confusion, anger, and a deep, unsettling embarrassment. It's like the air has been punched out of you, and you're left wondering, what now? What just happened to the next 10 years of my life? Let's be very clear about something. You are not alone in this. This feeling of being cast aside, this sudden involuntary retirement, it's a silent epidemic. Research shows that over half, 55% of older workers are pushed out of their jobs before they're ready to retire. So that grief you're feeling, that rage, it's not just valid. It's a completely normal response to a profound injustice. This isn't about your performance or your skills. This is age discrimination reality, plain and simple. It's a violation of your dignity, and it's okay to be furious about it. We're often told to be grateful for the years we had, but that's a platitude that completely ignores the pain of having your future decided for you. This feeling of emptiness after retirement wasn't your choice. It was forced upon you. Let's sit with that for a moment and acknowledge the truth of it. Now, let's talk about what comes next, because you have far more power here than they want you to believe. The first thing you need to understand is about that severance package they slid across the table. That is not a gift. It's not a golden handshake. It is a settlement. They are paying you to go away quietly and to sign away your right to sue them for age discrimination. And legally, they have to give you at least 21 days to consider that offer. Do not sign it on the spot. Don't let the shock or the pressure push you into a quick decision. Use that time. Use it to breathe, to think, and to speak with an employment lawyer. You need to understand your legal leverage before you sign anything. This is business, not a farewell party. The next, and maybe the most crucial shift, is in your identity. For 30 or 40 years, your identity has likely been wrapped up in your job title. You were the VP of marketing, the senior engineer, the head of operations. Now, that title is gone, and the void it leaves is huge. But here's the pivot. You are not your job title. You are the sum of your experience, your wisdom, and your ability to solve complex problems. It's time to stop thinking of yourself as an employee looking for a job. I want you to start thinking of yourself as a fractional advisor or a consultant. You're not looking to fill a role anymore. You're looking to solve problems for companies that desperately need your expertise. You are the cavalry, not a resume in a pile. This mental shift is everything. It moves you from a position of asking for a job to a position of offering a solution. To make this pivot successful, we need to do what I call a modern elder strategy. Your resume, with its 30-year history, can actually work against you in today's market. It screams old to recruiters who can't see past a date. So, we audit our digital footprint. Go to your LinkedIn profile right now. The focus should not be on what you did in 1995. The focus needs to be on your relevance today. What are the top 3 most complex, expensive problems you solved in the last 5 years? Frame your entire profile around those solutions. Your headline shouldn't be former VP at XYZ Corp. It should be I help companies solve X by doing Y. It's about demonstrating your current value, not reciting your entire history. You are a seasoned expert, a modern elder, and your wisdom is more valuable now than ever before. You just need to package it correctly for the world we live in today. Now, let's make this practical. I want you to do 2 things this week. First, the value inventory. Take out a piece of paper and write down the 5 most challenging projects you ever worked on. For each one, write down the specific problem, the action you took, and the quantifiable result. This isn't for your resume, it's for you. It's to remind yourself of the immense value you bring. It rebuilds your confidence from the inside out based on facts, not feelings. Second, the network of 5. I know the idea of networking can feel gross, especially now, so we're not going to do that. Instead, I want you to identify 5 people in your professional circle whom you genuinely respect and trust. Not just powerful people, but good people. Send each of them a simple, honest email. Something like, "Hi Jane, as you may know, my time at XYZ has come to an end. I'm taking some time to figure out my next chapter, focusing on how I can use my experience in project turnaround to help other companies. I've always valued your perspective and would love to catch up for a brief chat sometime in the next few weeks to hear your thoughts. That's it. No asking for a job. You're asking for advice from people you trust. It's a human conversation, and you will be amazed at the doors it can open. This journey from feeling discarded to feeling empowered is a process. It takes time and it takes courage. You've already taken the first step by watching this. We are a community of people who have been through this fire and come out stronger on the other side. So let's start the conversation right here. In the comments below, I want you to share this. What was the reason they gave you for letting you go? Let's bring this out of the shadows and into the light. Thank you for listening.